Hey there, history buffs! Have you ever wondered what the United States would look like today if the Confederates had won the Civil War? Let's dive into this fascinating alternate history. First off, the immediate aftermath of a Confederate victory would have been a divided America. The Confederate States of America, or CSA, would likely have been a separate nation to the south. The Union, or the remnants of it, would remain in the north. This split would have had massive political, social, and economic consequences. Now let's talk about politics. A victorious CSA would have entrenched its slave-based economy, at least for a while. Internationally, the CSA would likely seek alliances with countries like Britain and France, who had economic interests in the southern states' cotton. The Union, on the other hand, would be left to rebuild and possibly shift toward a more industrialized economy even faster than it did in our timeline. Socially, the differences would be stark. The abolition of slavery in the Union states would still have occurred, but the CSA would maintain its system of slavery much longer, causing a huge humanitarian crisis. Over time, international pressure and internal conflicts could push the CSA toward gradual emancipation, but not without significant strife and resistance. Economically, the two Americas would develop very differently. The Union would likely become a strong industrial power, attracting immigrants and fostering technological advancements. The CSA, reliant on agriculture and slavery, would lag behind in industrialization. Over time, this economic disparity could cause tensions and conflicts between the two nations. Fast forward to the 20th century. How would the world wars play out? Would the CSA and the Union be allies or enemies? It's possible that both would become involved in global conflicts, but their alliances could differ drastically. The Union might join forces with European powers, while the CSA could seek support from other nations with similar economic interests. And what about civil rights? The civil rights movement in the Union might still happen, but in the CSA, progress would be much slower, with more entrenched racial divides. Imagine a world where the fight for equality is even more prolonged and tumultuous. In conclusion, a Confederate victory would have shaped a very different America, one marked by division, prolonged racial inequality, and distinct economic paths. It's a sobering reminder of how pivotal the Civil War was in shaping the nation we know today. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this alternate history dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more intriguing what-ifs. Catch you next time.